Chapter 44. Maya roused herself slowly from her sleep. She sat up. Her blanket slid down and wrinkled in her lap. Adam laid there, mouth open, deep asleep, for it was early. The sun was cresting in the distance, creeping up on the horizon. The golden aura diffused into the hazy dew. All green surfaces glossy with moisture reflected shiny tinsel on the wooded hills. The low sun cast shadows in the subtle mist. Maya rose and looked for Dharma and the others. She came to the edge of the cliff at the end of the camp. Ubuntu, Anastasia, and Ignatz were below next to the stream, filling bodas for the trek. Maya came down around the cliffside. "Hey guys," she said, "have you seen my mom?" "I believe she is just beyond that slope, tucked back in a hollow. You can't miss her," Ubuntu answered. Maya crossed over the hill and found Dharma walking slowly down the ravine with board beneath her arm. "Hey Mom, what are you doing?" Maya asked. "Oh, just allowing the landscape to weave its way with me in alignment before we embark. It's a ritual I do," Dharma said. "Right," said Maya. "Don't you worry? Aren't we late?" "No and yes," said Dharma. "Late for one way, here for another. My Maya, we have years of realigning coming. I love the feeling." "It definitely would have been different with you here," Maya said. "All the same," Dharma said. "Here, there, eventually." Maya rolled her eyes aside. Dharma knew it. "I promise, Maya. Let it go. Trust your heart. It won't confuse you," Dharma said. Maya brought her face to Dharma. They walked. "I'm trying. The war is not easy to stop fearing," said Maya. "You may fear it," Dharma said, dismissing lightly. "Fear it, but believe. Even fear is invited into the warmness of the house. I hold its hand, so it is not alone." "Oh, Mom, where have you been?" Maya waned. Dharma looked at Maya. "Don't answer that," Maya laughed. They walked along so slow. "I was looking for you to ask if you would teach me the ways you showed Ubuntu, the energies. I could use them for the fight. Then I will believe. Easy," Maya said. "Believe anyway," Dharma said. "Even if your leg is broken, even if you're at the end," Dharma said. "But I will teach you. Sure, let's get to this meadow." They came into a clearing. A few birds took flight. A few deer stopped chewing and looked up. "We won't hurt you," Dharma said. Dharma sat on a floating board and gestured with her hand in front of her. Maya sat, face to face, several feet apart. "I'll warn you, this is different," Dharma said. You must know thy board on a deeper, wider level. You must realize it's not a thing that came to you, but is a thing that has returned." They closed their eyes. The riders are a spirit, given a companion, given a soul, long before being came into form. Know your board like this. Soul from your being, one with your spirit, being from a dimension of treasures and talismans, energies, Dharma said. Your companion, your guide, loaded with hidden abilities. Dharma glowed with vapors rising. the deer stepped away into the forest. It draws from you and energy itself, said Dharma. Maya opened her eyes. Dharma began to hum with energy. It swelled until... Direct hit, Dharma called. The vapors beamed into the sky in brilliant white and yellow, streaks of faint orange and purple. The blast blew their hair back briefly, then quelled to a close. That is the essence of the power. How you strike with it will come too, said Dharma. First, we will summon this. Maya closed her eyes and tried to tap into the place her mother took her moments prior. She felt her board as ancient soul creature and true part of her being. This she understood. She couldn't fully see the form of treasure, the realm from which in part the creature had its being. She could see it stirring in the distance, in the fringes. I see it, Maya said. Follow the light, Dharma said. It's faint, Maya said. See it, said Dharma. Focus. Bring forth the light. Maya began to vaporize energy about her. Softly these things hummed. Dharma's eyes brightened. Maya's brow furrowed and her aura trembled, growing. Direct it. You have it, Dharma coached. Maya beamed a sapling light, releasing a waving thread of purple energy into the sky. She lost form, a gasp, and threw a leg up, losing balance. But out of her tilted board popped a little ball of energy, like a feisty bubble twirling, spiraling over Dharma's shoulder deep into the forest. Well, said Dharma. Maya remained in shock. That was highly unpredictable, Dharma said. Maya looked at her with wonder. No rider has ever even come close to summoning something in the early stages, let alone the very first attempt, Dharma said, and now you, albeit by accident, have shot a little vicious bubble out and nearly trimmed my ear off. Sorry, it was an accident, apologized Maya. No, please, it was amazing, said Dharma. You should be proud of yourself. My lovely, powerful daughter. Maya smiled, then she hung her head a little. Well, it won't do me any good at Old Jiko, Maya said. Dharma came to Maya, putting an arm around her shoulder, giving her a hug. That will do you good in all things, said Dharma. Trust me. Maya smiled reluctantly. It was kinda cute, I guess. Maya shrugged. Let's go with that, said Dharma. Come, it's time we set out. Let's collect the others and be on our way.